Hi guys, this is Matt from MPJT Consultancy Services. Thanks for checking back in. Now the previous video I did was just really talking about, I suppose, my pet peeves about LinkedIn. The fact that people just send requests and they're not personal enough. They don't know how to use LinkedIn, they know what to do, they just want to grow numbers instead of actually physically doing business. That's the whole point of LinkedIn. So this video is more about how to structure and set up your LinkedIn account. Now you could be fresh out of college, you could be an entrepreneur, you could be in business 40 years, you might be working for a company. But the whole point of setting up a really good detailed LinkedIn account is to connect with people that you want to do business with either now or in the future. So let's start with the profile, okay? So first off, the one thing you want to do is once you've gone in and you've set up your account, you come straight away and you have this, right, you need to add a picture because you've just got an outline of an image here on the left hand side. Now this picture tells 1,000 words, as they say, about who and what you are. So what you want to do is you want to just get a headshot, from say shoulders up, a nice big smiles, look at the camera as I've said on previous videos, big smiley grin, or if you don't like your teeth, then nice smile, not too cheesy, but just make yourself look professional. You got to put a shirt on maybe, or a nice blouse or whatever, or a dress, whatever. I'm not into that. But anyway, so get a nice picture, get that picture up, have a check on it. It gives you a pop-up and it gives you all the different looks and how it's going to look throughout the site. Once you're happy with it, click OK, move on. Now, within the profile section, you've got this sort of weird box above you here. And LinkedIn haven't quite figured out that we as people like to put stuff on there. They're following Facebook, I suppose, and Twitter, that we can be really imaginative with this huge bit of space here behind us because it's sort of half cut off by our profile. But play around with it. Go and go to www.canva.com. Go and have a play around with it. It gives you the sizes. Now, the sizes tend to change within LinkedIn, but go and just use a general header and go and design something. So if you're a company, if you're a brand, or if you're self-branding yourself, put something that relates to you. So whether it's a beautiful summer's day or whatever it is, but go and put that there and have a little play around with it. You might want to have words just running across the top of your head. You might have a little funky image on the side, or big buildings or whatever it is, but go and put something here. Don't just have it plain. I can't stand the profiles you go to. They're just plain black background. That's boring, man. Put something in there. Anything. Something that relates to you. Okay? The next thing down, so you've got your cool profile picture here. You've got your funky little picture here, or whatever that's going to be. The next thing down is your tagline. It's your way of selling you to the people that are coming to your view in your profile. So, if you are, for example, unemployed, then you want to put, I am looking for an opportunity in da 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 da. Tell people what you're looking for. Okay, you're unemployed. We've all gone through that at some stage in our lives. But don't let that define you. Just say, I'm unemployed. Okay, well, there's a good chance you're going to be unemployed for a little bit longer if you keep that up. So be proactive, be positive and say, yes, I'm unemployed, but I'm looking for positions in the financial markets in London. There's an example for you. Could be anything. But always use that as a space to sell yourself. So I'm a small business. I help small businesses. I like to be in that small to medium-sized businesses and help them and consult with them and do marketing for them. So mine could read something like small business owner who is who wants to help small businesses help marketing their products. It's got to be. It doesn't have to be a sales hook, but it has to describe a little bit more about who you are. Give people a little bit of an insight into you. Underneath that is the industry. Be industry specific. That's the best way I can put it. I look through people's profiles and it's like, random stuff like aerospace, and they're actually in construction, and it's absolutely no correlation to what industry they're in to what they've physically got on their profile. Now, if you're in the process of changing who you are, well, explain that a little bit more in your summary, which we'll get to now. Okay, so once you've done that, you've got a massive block here, just underneath my fat head. And underneath that, it's like your summary. Well, what is a better way to speak to your potential recruiters if you are unemployed? Potential business owners, potential CEOs, potential customers. All that is potential, and you've got this chunk to sell yourself. and sell yourself in the best possible way. This is Matt Jennings-Temple. I'm a marketer. I help small businesses, small to medium businesses. I want to market their products. I want to tell their stories. I want to be creative. Tell people not only what you do, but how you can solve the problem that they're currently having in whatever it is, whether it's a product, a service, whatever. Finish it always, and I always say this, if you've got a blog, if you've got a website, if you've got a telephone number, if you've got an email address you want people to reach to, always give the business inquiries right at the very bottom. Say, thanks very much for reading my summary. Boom, here it is. If you want to contact me, you want to do business with me, there it is right at the very bottom. Very, very important. Click save. Now, just above that summary, you've got like a little URL. So it's like http /www.linkedin.com Matt Jennings-Temple 8974322 and it literally goes on seemingly forever. There's a little gear icon just beside that. Click on it and it takes you to a place where you can just change your URL profile. So I put mine on my email headers, I put mine on my business cards, I put it on my newsletters if I'm sending it out to people, because I want people to come and directly connect with me. I use it on my ads as well, on LinkedIn, on Twitter and on Facebook, because it's a really handy URL to get people directly to find out a little bit more about you. You don't necessarily want them to go and Google search you or this, that and the other. Be a bit more specific, so get that URL. So instead of Matt Jennings-Temple 874 blah 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 whatever it is, cut it down to Matt Jennings-Temple. So it'll read www.linkedin.com/Matt Jennings-Temple. Boom, done. It can be whatever you want yours to be, but get it specific so it looks tidy, it looks cool, and use it as your business cards or your email header, your email signature, all that sort of stuff. Use it as best you can. Once you go down there, fill in your experience. Be as specific as you can. Don't waffle. People don't want to read waffle. It's not necessarily a CV, but you just want to do bullet points so someone can say, you know, if they've found you through the search algorithm and they go, oh, this is the type of person that I'm looking for, let's go and view their experience. So what have you done? This, I did this in this position, I did in this position, these are my causes, blah, 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 and these are the groups. Because if you add groups at the very bottom, what it does is they go, okay, well, I'm actually a member of that group. I'm actually going to go and connect with this person. I'll see what they've posted in the group, see if it's of interest to me. It's just another way to potentially connect with somebody and go and have conversations. Now, groups is a whole different thing entirely that I'll probably do another video for anyway. So thanks very much for listening. I hope I haven't taken too much time of your day, and hopefully this little video of how to set up your funky little LinkedIn profile is actually going to help. If you're interested to find out more, just send me an email, matt@mpjtconsultancyservices.com. Subscribe on the button down here. I'd love to hear from you, and look out for the next video. Take care. Thanks. Bye.